starting with the pressed flower techniques and using poster colors, Fuji colors. As you can see, these are Fuji sheets. This gives excellent transparent color. Pair of scissors, handmade paper to paint, container of water, another container to mix the color. I do have a palette with lot of watercolors, so poster color, watercolor, Fuji sheets. I have other tools. I have a marker, Fevicol, and this mangaka fine liners. I have put the link in my description, so please look at it. You can order it from Amazon, and it's 005 I'm using, as you can see. So let's get started. So you have the fresh flowers and you use 2 sheets of paper, A4 size, and spread the flower properly so that it doesn't stick onto each other. Cut the extra stalk, and yes, cut the extra stalk and place it properly. Be careful. Try to get the flowers that do not have thick petals. So let me put this flower like this. Flowers like periwinkles, bougainvillea are best. Yeah, marigold is also good. So I've used 2 marigold, and all you need to do is that you place another sheet of paper on top of it. After you place it, you need to use your iron box and charge it, heat it up, and just press it like kind of dab dab dab, and you press it. Keep pressing. The flower petals will, have some squishy juices. It will come out and it will get stuck onto the paper which you put on top. So you be a little careful for that, and don't press it like as if you're pressing the clothes. Just dab on it, or with a hot iron box you just dab on it. Be careful. Yes. And there you go. Just see. The gulmohars are also very good for the flower pressing techniques because they really look like paper flowers. If you are little like worrying about the freshly plucked flowers, you can use the dried flowers or the flowers that have fallen off from the tree or the plant, and you can use them. Try to take it out with a thin brush, with the bristles of the thin brush, instead of taking out with your fingers. It might tear the flower, so just see how I'm doing it, just like that, exactly like that. Try to just push it and it will come out like that. Be a little careful, okay? So you see how this is actually from a bonsai plant. I really don't know the name of this flower, this particular flower, but this is like, okay. So this looks amazing, right? Let's try to take it out. The periwinkles, I mean, they look really nice. It was pink and turned to purplish or mauve color, and now you see this. So it looks like this, okay? video makers. very little strip, so just that much, and I keep the rest, just store in the rest. So I take the strip and place it in the bowl, pour in some water, and you see how beautiful the color comes off the strip. Yes, it is very transparent. My bowl is transparent because I took to show you the color, how transparent it is. You can see the color, it's very transparent, and it gives you awesome transparent paintings. This is my handmade white paper. This is a really good paper because you just need to paint it with the water first. For a handmade paper to do color, watercolor, it's best to just wash the paper once in plain water. Just dip it in the water in a bucket and just do it. I am not going to go to use the bucket, so I'm just giving it a wash of water. Just take the thing and see how beautifully it spreads, and the color is really very transparent, very transparent. You'll really love working with these kind of Fuji colors, and it's really amazing to see these Fuji colors, and it is not expensive at all compared to other watercolor, so actually you can use it for long. And if you want a thick color, you just need to put in more of the strips of paper and less of water, and it will come little thick, but still it will be transparent. Like, it will have the transparent look, and you can use a crow quill and it will look amazing. So I'm going to keep that paper for drying up and see. Meanwhile, I'll use the iron box to press these flowers again, which were not pressed properly. So I'm pressing it once more, dab, and yes, I press it nicely. So you just need to dab. You don't have to be very harsh on the paper or on the flower. So I guess I told you about the people who love flowers and they are against the plucking of flowers. Even I don't like plucking flowers, but I had to show this video, so I plucked few. I did it first time with the flowers that were lying on the ground, but this one I had to pluck it. So I just plucked, 2 or 1 from each. Periwinkles, they bloom a lot, so I used many, but for others I used only few. So these are all from my terrace garden, and they look amazing when you press. Some people use their micro oven, or even you can use OTG. I'll show you the technique of that in some other videos on some other day, but today I'm doing it like this. This is the easiest and the shortest way to do the pressed flower techniques. And now let me use another sheet because that is taking a long time to dry. So I'll use this for my painting and using the flower pressed flowers. Okay, pressed flowers. Okay, so yes, so all I need to use now is my poster color. I just showed you how I'm using the Fuji colors, but now I'm going to use my poster color. I took a red, now I took a black, and yes, these are the 2 colors, and I've taken a brown. I have something in mind, and I'm taking a brush which is 9. Okay, the range of the brush series is 9, and yes, no, I'm going to use the brown first. It's poster color, brush itself. I'm not going to use the outline or the mangaka fine liners because I want to show it to you, a kind of show off. I'm sorry, but yeah, so I like to do it. It's not like show off or like my skill exhibition, like I want to show my I want to exhibit my skill, but it is like mainly I'm lazy at drawing and then coloring again, so I'm just using my brush to do this. And suddenly my English teacher came in my thought, like, you know, just when I did the color, and she was an amazing teacher in school, and she used to teach English, and she was very good, okay? She had a lovely smile, and she had curly hair, okay? Very curly hair. My brush is thick, so I'll just try to make the curly hair. So she was kind of having curly hair, jet black. She had a dark complexion, but she was so beautiful. I felt like she was so beautiful. And not only that, she was not only beautiful outside, she was inwardly beautiful, you know. She was so good with all the children. If my friends see this video, I'm sure that they know about whom I'm talking. She used to take her English class, and she was amazing. And I always remember her. So I think I dedicate this to her because I don't know whether she's going to watch or not. I don't know where is she now. I think last she was in Dubai with her daughter, but I really don't know if she's there now or she's in some place with another daughter, because she has two daughters, I remember. And I wish someday I could be a teacher like her, because she was an amazing teacher, really amazing. Yes. She was really good. It's exactly not her. Like she doesn't look like this, because she had the curly hair and she had a dark skin, but she looked beautiful. But my painting is not like exactly. I cannot, you know, bring her, but she's in my thought. I'm just dedicating this thing. Let's see how I'm going to use my flower press techniques or the press flowers like this. So before that, let me see what else I can add on. Put a little glue. Okay, don't worry about this glue, because it's going to get turn transparent after it dries up. So don't worry about the white color of the glue, because it's going to be like that, okay? So don't worry about it. It's just like that. Okay. No, I think it's too much. So I'm painting the lips red. Yes, Miss did not use any lip color. She never wore a lipstick, but I prefer Miss to wear a lipstick and maybe a red dress, red and white dress, or maybe I'll put some colors later on. All you guys need to be a little patient with me, because I'm very new in this YouTube business. I mean, with this kind of work, because this is the first time, and I'm just trying, and I don't have a lot of stuff, so I'm kind of making a stand on my own and putting the camera like that, and that's why it's looking a little dark, because it's just shoe. I just put it like this, okay? It will. So I hope you like my drawing and the painting. Okay, the drawing with the painting. Hope you enjoy it and do paper.